Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch along of the second semi-final from the Europa League. It's Inter Milan versus of Italy versus Shakhtar Donetsk of Ukraine. So, just to let you know, I won't be starting the timer because I'll let you know now that the timer won't start when kickoff starts because the actual footage from signal from the game Hi through there, hi. So we're about to start, the game is about to get underway soon. Wow, Shakhtar Donetsk have got a player wearing 98 called Dodo. What a nice name, Dodo. So it'll be an interesting game. Inter Milan versus Shakhtar Donetsk of Ukraine. Italy versus Ukraine.
Yeah, good excuse. I think at the moment that is the case. It is very stormy around northern Germany.
So we're just waiting now for kickoff.
Just looking there at the very long list of substitutes for either side. You'll see Christian Eriksen hasn't really worked out for him so far. He's moved from Tottenham. He's usually on the bench at the moment. Also Victor Moses, but in the starting lineup, of course, Romelu Lukaku having a 31-goal debut season so far in Italy after his move from Manchester United, and Ashley Young, another former United man doing very well at Inter in a left wing-back role. The Nera Azzurri, as they're called, Inter, they haven't...
Here we go, Inter Milan versus Shakhtar Donetsk is now on the way. Over you guys. Hello Pradeep. Hello. Welcome.
The ball's now being kicked out of play for some reason or another. Very strange. Antonio Conte is gesturing to the referee saying what's going on. I think the ball didn't have the right pressure in it. It's been discarded within 20 seconds of the kickoff. That's all happening here, or not happening. Anyway, in the first few moments.
Hello Pradeep, how are you? Inter Milan versus Shakhtar. So predictions, I'm going to go with a 2-0 Inter Milan. I think it's going to be an interesting game, but it depends how Shakhtar basically get into their role.
Yeah, they got 50 goals between them so far.
So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. It'll be an interesting game. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes, and hopefully it'll be a good game. I'm doing well. Just been getting stuff ready for this, and also had a lyric video that came out today for the song by Alpha Wolf called "Bleed for You" on the channel.
Even stories today that Inter will be pursuing Lionel Messi. Stories reverberating around.
Here we go. If any of you guys want to ask me any questions to do with the channel, I highly appreciate that.
Without breaching financial fair play rules. And Barca have sacked their coach tonight.
And cool. I will be giving you guys a bit, or give you the lineups for both teams in about a minute or two. Here we go. The lineup for Inter Milan: Handanovic, Godin, De Vrij, Bastoni, D'Ambrosio, Barella, Brozovic, Galadina, Young, Lukaku, Martinez. On the bench, we have Sanchez, Moses, Seni, Ragnacina, Valero, Ericsson, Pardelli, Esposito, Parola, Birachia, Skriniar, and Kandreva. I will not do the team for Shakhtar because I literally will not be able to pronounce it, but I'll give you some of the teams. Pratov is in goal, Tyson up front, and Moraes and Marlowe playing, and Stankovic and Marco Antonio. On the bench, you have Dos Santos, Pedro, Solomon, and Dentino. And Martin's on the bench as well for Shakhtar. So it's 0-0, about just under over 4 minutes played. Do any of you guys want to do you guys want to shed some light? Do you guys want to ask me any questions? Put anything you want down in the chat. Be interesting to see what you guys think of the game so far. What you guys want? If you guys want to ask me literally anything, just ask me anything at all. Inter on the ball at the moment. Shakhtar, they're trying to get it cleared, but Inter have got it back. It's a free kick on the edge of the penalty area, just on the edge. Free kick to Inter Milan. And to let you guys know that the Barcelona manager got sacked today following a 8-2 defeat during the week against Bayern Munich in the Champions League quarterfinals.
Must have been a particularly strong wind that came through the stadium at that particular time.
Free kick to Inter Milan. Ball crossed in. And it's gone all the way across and out for a throw-in to Shakhtar. So, do any of you want to ask me any questions? Put that in the chat. Hello. Have you come on here just to wind me up? Could you go Chelsea sucks? Because I am a Chelsea supporter, so you know. So are you here just to wind me up? Here we go.
has come back into the side tonight. After Dodo. 13 Brazilians in the Southern as well.
Hello, can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Thank you very much. Put a thumbs up if you can hear me.
Well, they're not pressing at the minute, they're just sitting deep into it and they're letting Shakhtar have comfortable possession. So, pass and shake it's now okay at the minute, not hurting Inter at all.
So it's working.
In front of Inter.
Sorry about that, it was just the so it's Inter Milan 0, Shakhtar Donetsk 0, about 12 minutes played. Thank you very much, Pradeep, for letting me know it works.
Qualify for Euro 2020, which will become Euro 2021, whatever they're going to call it when the time that arrives. Rafaenko is the player down into the left back who started all the European games in this campaign. He's going to be okay. Defeated wide. He's almost as another central defender at times, but he is the holding midfield player, or one of them anyway. Over the club a decade now. Scored nicely to Junior Marais. He's looking for this ball again, the top score, 26 goals.
So far, Inter Milan 0, Shakhtar Donetsk 0.
Citizenship and plays for the Ukrainian
And hopefully,
now, even though he is Brazilian born. Alan Patrick caught in possession, and momentarily though. All look comfortable on the ball, don't they, Shakhtar?
Certainly do, yeah, keeping it very easily. Can't see the penetration though as Inter break.
Here's Banana to Lukaku.
so it's 0-0 at the moment, Shakhtar 0.
The ball breaks down. There's a chance here if they're quick enough for Shakhtar to break with Marlos.
Inter Milan 0. If any of you guys want to ask me any questions, put down in the chat. And we will have a nice good conversation.
Yeah, the recovery runs of the Inter players was very good. Great work ethic, getting back into their positions.
Marlos defeated wide to Dodo. Brazil, who scored in the last game. That's Basel 4-1 that was. Really knocked out Benfica and Wolfsburg, two useful sides. I said the referee is, well, he says play on because it fell to Shakhtar, who are in possession anyway. We need to stop the game. Well, I think the pattern's set here, isn't it? Lots of possession for Shakhtar. Can they find any punch to go with that possession? And then Inter looking for very quick counters when they get it.
Very happy to keep the ball without really trying to hurt Inter.
So does anybody want to ask me any questions? Shakhtar Donetsk 0, Inter Milan 0.
They're trying to subject Inter to death by 1,000 passes here, aren't they?
So hopefully you guys will want to ask me any questions, literally anything at all, and I will answer your questions there and then.
Youth goals, though. He banged in 5 in the 2 games against Wolfsburg, 5 in the 2 games against Benfica, 4 last
So how is everyone?
Twice played Manchester City losing 3-0 at home.
Inter Milan. There's not been a lot. There's not a lot going on in this game. It's only Inter
Is Brozovic.
nil, Shakhtar nil. Not a lot happening in this game.
Scored for so long at Atletico Madrid. You might remember scored for them in the Champions League final. Thought it would be the winner too, didn't they? Against Real until Sergio Ramos got that very late goal.
So
Sergio Madrid's life. They went on to win it as well.
the only reason I know he's not being rude, I just don't like the name that he's put. Chelsea sucks. I think he's come on here just to wind us up by the name alone.
Really looking to chip it up with absolutely zero accuracy.
The feeling field plays for Inter. One of the guys
It's 0-0 at the moment.
maybe it's a number 10, but it's really a flat three with the two strikers, Martinez and Lukaku.
So,
Like a flat line, there's no
oh, a header,
position, the number 10 position.
and it's gone straight.
The gap between the midfield and the front two is quite big, and then there's Golden trying to play a ball to the strikers, breaking down. Martinez hasn't held the couple up. You might get something to talk about in a minute.
Why are you fruity? Why are you calling me dad for? Why?
Left-hand side.
Why are you calling me dad for?
Time in Milan was really up for the move late in his career because I think it was it's foul by him there. I think he was told by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer he wouldn't be getting so many minutes. And jumped at the chance to come to Inter, and he's done pretty well there. He's got 4 goals as well in Serie A. It's a giveaway from Pietro to Barella.
So the ball's crossed in. Goal! Goal!
With their first chance, tracking to one.
Inter Milan 1-0 up. Inside 18.5 minutes. Inter Milan 1-0. And it's Martinez for Inter Milan.
Times out of 10, you'd say. 20 goals for the season for him now.
Latino Martinez pops up where it matters most for Inter Milan, and it is 1-0.
Takes a little look and then whips a wonderful ball, but you've got to credit Martinez getting across
Martinez.
the defender. Good run, but look at that little look, and then he whips a wonderful ball with pace. Look at that powerful header. Guides into that far corner.
So
Wonderful cross, wonderful header.
it is 1-0 Inter Milan, and on course for making a European Cup final. On course.
Scored 107 this season, which equals the club record set twice in 1951 and 2000.
That is mad. That is mad.
Here's Martinez again. Clash ahead. It's going to be a free kick here to Shakhtar.
Free kick to Shakhtar.
Which will necessitate a
I think Shakhtar Donetsk has got a free kick.
watchalong was the other player involved with D'Ambrosio there.
You can see both have got their eyes firmly on the ball.
And we'll just have to patch that up for health and safety reasons.
So far, so good. 1-0.
Shakhtar Donetsk. You looked at their record, and we were talking about the goals they've scored, but they've only kept 1 clean sheet in this European campaign, and they're not going to have one tonight. Now as well.
So, does anybody want to ask any questions? Put anything down in the chat, and I'll answer your questions.
Here's Marlos with Dodo.
There, and then here comes Shakhtar.
He's only got Junior Marais to aim at. Everybody else.
Shakhtar just passing the ball around at the moment. Shakhtar are doing really well at the moment. But then they've just lost possession again. And it's a throw-in.
For all competition this season, but only one player in the box there when they broke down the right hand side.
Hello, Boo! Hello!
Happy to
Good to see you again. I hope you're doing great. I'm doing fine.
stay in the way they're playing. Happy
I'm doing absolutely fine. The weather in the UK at the moment is back to normal. We're not boiling hot now. It's mostly been raining. And also... Wait, I gotta pick a minute. So how are you, Abu? Doing anything well? Sorry if I do go off the screen and everything from now and then. It's just because there's you want to get rid of like insects, little mothy sort of creatures. You want to get rid of. Definitely want to get rid of them because they are absolutely annoying. Because they always seem to interrupt what I'm doing. And this one, you basically see for like a split second, and it goes in a flash. So I can see pops up anywhere. You gotta be on your A game. And it's 1-0 to Inter Milan. Who? Latino, I can never pronounce his first name, but Martinez had scored for Inter Milan. So it is 1-0 to Inter Milan so far in this game. And I'm still looking out for an interesting creature, which doesn't want to appear anywhere, which way, and freaking that. So I'm just keeping my eyes peeled. If you get what I mean in life. You get my drift. If you always get my drift, you get my freaking drift. So on the ropes. Yeah, if you get my ideas, you get my ideas. So
Inter were among the favourites for this competition, but then again, so were Manchester United. And I think what we've learned to expect in the last few nights in this European festival of football, which is ending the season, this strange season, is that there will be surprises along the way, particularly when there's only 90 minutes to come up with the answer, not 2 legs.
here we go. When's your next drum video? Okay. My next drum video, I don't know. It might be in the next few days. I've got one done. I actually had 2 done. Edited 1. Still got another to do. I filmed 2 about a few days ago. Edited 1. Still got to edit another, which is Low Life by Neck Deep from their new latest album. Why Nia, Naya and Bella, why do I look angry? And no, I won't give you my address. How is Inter Milan not gone 2-0 up there? How? How?
The flag goes up. The did go up, believe me, but what a ball.
I'm being
It's in the
being
quality
serious.
of the cross for the
How
goal.
is it
Another ball
not
from
2-0
the
Inter?
on that occasion.
How on earth is that not 2-0 Inter Milan?
This is comfortable at the moment for Inter. Goal to the good.
Just joking, okay? Does anybody want to ask me any questions? Put anything down in the chat and I will answer any of your questions. But please,
5 clean sheets their last 6 games.
don't put silly questions down.
Show about how good they are defensively. I think
And I don't look angry.
possession the final third, take risks, one-on-one situations, try and beat your opponent. You know, Tyson.
Just get annoyed at
Pace,
stuff.
net people in the box.
That's all.
That cross which you alluded to, Louis Moraes in the box.
You have free. Ow. I have a free. How have I got? Nah, I couldn't have had 3 dislikes. Because whoever's disliked them gotta have. It's got serious issues if it is.
Yeah, Studs Ware showing he's won the ball.
I got 2 dislikes. Whoever has disliked the video, come on here and tell me reasons for why you dislike the video. I hate it when people just dislike the video but don't have a reason for disliking it. You just go. Do you guys dislike the? Do these people dislike the video because of the fact is it's Inter Milan versus Shakhtar Donetsk? Is that the reason why you dislike it? Do you dislike it because I support Chelsea? Who's ever disliked this video, come on here, tell me why you dislike the video, and be honest. I hate it when people dislike the video but don't give me a reason, because it means I could make this. If I've done something you don't like, you can tell me. You just tell me.
Space here for Marlos to operate. Needs a bit of movement ahead of him though. Just a question of where they can take it.
I just got a question. I gave a question. Wow, Fruity, you're mad. But thanks. But it's weird in the same instance, but weird. Ooh, nearly an equaliser for Shakhtar. Yeah, thank you very much, Pradeep. That gives me more confidence. It's just I hate it when people dislike the video and don't give a reason for disliking the video. I like them to come on here and just come and tell me. You just, do you mind telling us your social media handle so we can find? Oh, Instagram is @JohnWinger, and also Twitter is @JohnWinger, and stuff like that. I do have Facebook as well, but I leave that to just private, outside YouTube things. So it's just YouTube and Discord. I will put a link in the chat for Discord. So I'm going to do that in a minute. I'm going to do Discord chat in a minute. I'm just going to add the Discord into the link. So, does anybody want to put down in the chat? Why do I not sound English? I am English. I was born in England. John Winger does not sound English. I just came with the name because it's part of my. A part of it is a part of my real name. So I just being very creative on that one. And it's also based off a YouTuber I used to watch. Because you got Bazinga, I went Jamwinger. If you get what I mean, and stuff like that. So I'm going to be linking the Discord server if you guys want to join. So the Discord server is now up for you guys to join. I will not. I do not feel like telling people my real name. It's something I like to keep to. Nah. Hey. Hey. The person who's just joined and said I have disliked. Why have you disliked the video? Come on here and tell me why you've disliked it. Have you got the actual audacity to come on here and say you disliked it? Tell me the reason why you disliked it then. I'm not being mean or anything. I just want some people to be. I want people to be honest, just to be completely straight up honest about stuff, and not being like idiots and stuff like that, and just be honest about stuff. Because it does get on my nerves that people dislike it and don't have a reason for it. It's like it's stuff like that. But I can understand people might not like the video, not like the live stream, but they need to give a productive and interesting reasons for disliking the video in the first place. There has to be a real reason behind the reason for it. There needs to be a reason. Right. You disliked my video because you disliked the stream because it's kind of boring. Boring? Hello, Cam! Hello! I also like your photo as well. It looks, a little baby Cam. Hey. Thank you very much. Are you watching the football at the moment? Is anybody watching the Inter Milan Shakhtar game? And it's just had a good save from the Shakhtar keeper. Inter Milan, we went 2-0 up there. So far, so good in this one. So far, it's going well. Ball's crossed in. Inter have still got the ball. 34 minutes played. Inter 1. Shakhtar 0. And are we going to get a second goal in this game? Get hair, okay. Yeah, that's right. Inter. That is right, Cam. Inter to win the Champions League. I think Inter will win it. Hands down. Hands down, Inter will win it. Put down in the chat if you guys are watching the Inter Milan Shakhtar game. Don't listen to those who are in the chat. They're here to wind you up. And also, the other thing I don't get is this guy's also got the same channel name. Ah, no, Cam, I'm just going to do this quickly because you don't need to see that, mate. I did watch the Man United game. Man United just couldn't do it. They just couldn't get the job done. Unfortunately. And everything else, it's just because they were just rubbish. They just think they dominated the game, but it doesn't take a dominating performance to win a game of football. It takes goals. And even though Seville weren't at their best, they had 2 good chances and it won the game. That's how. And for Lindelof to go another go at Bruno Fernandes when it for the second goal, well, after the second goal went in, when it was Lindelof who actually was in fault for the second goal, not Bruno Fernandes. Because if Lindelof was more alert and stuck a foot out, or just did something like that, it would, you would have, I'm just going to ask you guys, this is a bit weird. Every time I seem to do a live stream and it doesn't feature either Manchester United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, if I don't feature a British club, if the game is not featuring an English side, my dislikes go up. And when it is and I think, just to be on the right side of this, I think doing that is, it's not me being winding people up, it's also, it's kind of being disrespectful to other teams around Europe, like Inter Milan and Shakhtar, because they've got semi-finals for a reason. Man United couldn't get to a European Cup final, so we're not going to have a British team in the final. So I know I'm going to get a lot of dislikes on that because the British team's not in the final. It's going to be the same with, oh, Inter Milan, oh, unlucky there. It's the same with the Champions League. When I did Man City, I had likes galore for that, and I had literally no dislikes. And then when I did the other games, like the I think I did Atalanta PSG, I had a couple of dislikes on that, and I get dislikes when it's a game which features a non-British non-British team, and I just think it's a bit wrong disliking the video because it's not featuring a British team. Because games on my channel with a British club in it gain more views than a non-British club game does. Hey, you who has the same channel name as mine, how long have you had your channel for? Lad, you need to grow up, be fun, spamming. Cam! You deserve a clap for that. Okay, we understand you can be quiet. Right. And right. The guy who has the same channel name as mine, I asked you a question and you've not answered. Do you put down how long you've had your channel for? For 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? I bet you have not. So your score prediction for this then, mate? Even though it's 1-0, I did say before kickoff, I said 2-0 Inter Milan. But now seeing how Shakhtar are getting more into it near the end of the game, near the end of the first half, I could put at least a 2-1 or a 2-2. I don't know. It just depends how Shakhtar go, and it depends how Inter Milan come out fighting. I will be doing watch-alongs for the Champions League semi-final for 5 years. Jeez. So he's having a go at me for basically taking his channel name. Jeez, man, this guy's got it in for me today. Okay. Put the name in. Hey, link your channel in and I'll have a look at it. See what see if you've actually done anything in 5 years.
passing sideways, no intensity, no 1-2s, no creativity, no tricks. Just nice, neat passing going backwards or sideways. Very disappointed, to be fair, in Shakhtar.
Let's see if that changes though, because we have seen
Yeah.
games change quite dramatically over the last few days.
Maybe it was a
Ha ha!
game up until the hour mark. It was 1-0, they are still in the game. I think a second goal finishes it. I can't
Yep.
see
Doesn't boast.
they scored,
Yep.
goals in recent games, but
So,
can't see them
41 minutes in, Inter Milan 1, Shakhtar Donetsk 1. Are any of you guys want to hello Jumbo 51 151? How's the match? It's alright. Inter Milan have played really well. They went 1-0 up thanks to a very good cushion header from Martinez.
Theodore's gone back to the right hand side. It's Marlos in possession.
And
That's Antonio. They've got it up towards the edge of the penalty area. Now what can they do here? Marlos. Marcos Antonio.
don't give up. Please continue posting videos and watch alongs, please. Yeah, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up and have people just winding me up. Just don't listen to him and enjoy what I do. He's only doing it to get a rise out of me. And that's why I thank my mate. Oh, nearly a goal for Shakhtar there. I thought that was in. Marcos Antonio just had a shot just over the top. Unlucky. Nearly 1-1. Nearly game on that was. Nearly an equaliser. Jeez. That was so cool. I thought that was in. I thought that hit the back of the net there.
the way they defend the penalty area with that back five and the midfield players, the two outside midfield players, Gagliardini and Barella, the way they shuffle across and shuffle out to the wide player of Shakhtar. It's to be admired the way they defend.
So does anybody want to put any questions down in the chat? Put down any questions.
This is a bit better. Marcos Antonio, then the 20-year-old who had that
And I'm hoping that you guys do enjoy the watch-alongs and the videos that I do post. But the watch-alongs are the ones that do get the biggest views on the channel. Shakhtar just passing the ball around at the moment. 44 minutes on the clock. We are going to be doing a Q&A session at half-time. So get your questions at the ready for half-time. Shakhtar have been getting more and more into this game as the half's gone. Free kick to Shakhtar.
Inter have had about 2 chances in the game. They put one in the back of the net. Very happy with the situation as it exists. As you
So far, so good. If any of you guys want to put any questions down, put anything in the chat and I will answer all your questions here and now and then and whenever it may be. But so here we go. 1 minute added on at the end of the first half. And then we'll do a Q&A session at half time.
Shakhtar Donetsk here. Stepanenko. Alan Patrick, he's the player they hope will unlock the door. But not there, Inter. Very streetwise, very well coached, of course, by Antonio Conte, whose sessions have a
Who do you want Chelsea to sign this summer? Oh.
day's training, I'm told.
We've already signed Timo Werner. We've already signed Hakim Ziyech.
If it's all right,
Or randomly he says it's Ziyech or Ziyech, whatever you want to say. It's half time. Inter Milan 1-0 up, 45 minutes away from a final against Seville.
they got the big chance
We got Hakim Ziyech, Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner. We're also looking like we're getting Kai Havertz coming, so that will be a good signing for us. And we are linked with I think two other signings, which are, we're looking at Ben Chidwell. I can never get his name right, Chigwell or whatever, if I got that name right, of Leicester. And we're also looking in at getting Lewis Dunk from Brighton. So that's, I've just heard that today we are putting a 40 million pound bidding for Hakim Ziyech. No, we're putting a £40 million bid in for, I keep getting on my names wrong, for Lewis Dunk of Brighton. And in my head, I don't know what to say about that. I don't know, would Lewis Dunk fit into Chelsea's team? Would he fit into this Chelsea team, which features Hakim Ziyech and Timo Werner, Pulisic and all that, and Kante and Kepper in goal? Would Lewis Dunk fit as a good centre-back for us? To go in maybe next to a Rudiger or next to a Zuma or Christensen. Messi needs to come, maybe, if we can afford him, but we're looking for, at the moment, Frank Lampard looking at going for English players at the moment, because most of our team is predominantly English. Thoughts on Kepper? Oh, great. This guy I could say a lot about. Kepper Arrizabalaga. What can I say about a keeper that we spent 71 million, that is worth absolutely nothing? He did nothing for us this season. He finished bottom of the chart for conceding goals. He had the worst save rate and the worst and conceded the most. He had the worst save rate. He had the worst conversion rates out of every keeper in the Premier League. He even was worse for conceding goals than Tim Crew of Norwich, who finished bottom of the Premier League. How is that possible? And also, I think the worst season we've had in Premier League since 91 or 94? Or something like that. Does Tomori deserve to start? Yes, I think so. Since the restart of the Premier League, since the restart happened, he's been injured, and I can understand that. Tomori, I rate him, and blooming fingers crossed that the goal of the season for Chelsea in the awards is Tomori versus Wolves, because that is the best goal of the season by far, hands down. Still one of my favourite goals of the season. Second to that would be Christian Pulisic against Man City. That goal was just amazing. Ran from his own half and everything. But, hi, just to tell you, the other John Winger are my brother and sister. John Winger's my brother. Wow, that's mad. They're the wine people up. Where do you think Chelsea will place next season? Yeah, Olivier Moss, I've read your comment, yeah. You just have to go and tell them not to do it. Did they originally have Jan Winger as their name originally? Or did they change it just because of me? Hello! Prestige Quickscope. Hello. Yeah, Tomori does deserve to start next season. but it just hopes that he's fit enough to start. That's the question. That's going to be the main question. Is he going to be fit enough to start, to be fit to play? That's alright with him, Moss. He's got to learn not to wind people up. That's... Give you a clap on that for being honest. Where do I think Chelsea will place in the Premier League next season? I will say we'll be top 3 next season. Just because of the players we bought, we're going to be up there. I know from a lot of my mates who say in their top 4 they put Chelsea up there. They put Chelsea up in the top 3 with Man City and Liverpool. So, and in fairness, I agree with that. I think Man City will be above us. And Liverpool it'll be a shootout between Liverpool and Man City for the title. And we will just be behind them, just gradually might be in the mix. I will be doing some videos during the week, Friday and Saturday, for the UEFA Women's Champions League. You guys, I'm not just going to be doing men's football when the new season starts. I'm also going to be doing the women's football. So I will be doing the Women's Champions League that's coming up this week. And I'll also be doing the Women's WSL on BBC Sports. Question, okay. Top 4 next season. A couple of my mates gone Man United 4th, Chelsea 3rd, Man City 1st, and Liverpool 2nd. Because some of my friends think Man City are going to strengthen enough that they will win the league. Olivier Moss, thank you very much. Thoughts on Lampard as coach? Brilliant. It's just something weird. It's just something weird. I want to say that watching someone on YouTube yesterday that said this, and I thought this is interesting to say that the last couple of managers we had, they weren't getting the players that they wanted to get. But because Lampard comes in, and because of the reputation that Lampard has, thoughts on Lampard as coach? It's different. It's completely different. The whole fan base is very supportive of him. They back him all the way. It's the first manager we've had since Mourinho when he first came in that everyone is backing the manager because of how much he's done for the club. And the other thing that is another strange thing, and this is really strange. I don't get why this is strange, but this is really strange. The fact is that other managers that we've had in the past have not had chances of getting the manager that they wanted, and that they wanted to get the players that they wanted. The board wouldn't give them the players that they wanted, the money to go and get the players that they wanted. But because Lampard's an ex-player, why is it different that he gets to get the players that he wants? It just shows they prefer Lampard and be able to give him what he wants. That's so different. But was my brother and sister, they are both 9. And jumping 1.0 is is my twin brother. Yeah. I am thankful, Olivier Moss, for you being very honest and being very thankful and being very honest. I appreciate that. I'm not angry at you. It's just, it's not nice people being mean and all that. But I just think they had an original channel name and just changed it to Jan Winger just to wind me up. That's what I think, because I don't think they would have made them names originally. If you get what I mean. But does anybody want to ask me any questions? Put that in the chat, and we'll ask me any questions, and hopefully you guys can give me any questions you want to put down in the chat, and we'll have a good old convo / conversation. I'm going to be back in about 5 minutes. Just going to go and pop off. Yeah. I can tell. Because I've been on YouTube for I've done this for 2 years. And you use your YouTube with a channel name. Usually you don't see anyone do exactly the same name as a YouTuber already. Because they know it's not right to do so. But I want to thank you for doing the right thing and being honest, and you deserve a thumbs up. No, I'm not rich. Nah. We have just 2 dogs. That's it. Olivier Moss, how old are you? And I'm just gonna be back in about. I'm gonna come back in about. Be back. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. My brain's going screw with me. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Hopefully you guys are liking the content so far. Cause I know I am. I always enjoy doing these for you because I get a lot of enjoyment. I want to say enjoyment. I just probably can't say the word properly, but like life gives you lemons, it gives you lemonade and stuff like that. And same old, like I always say. So Olivier Moss, how old are you? And now I might tell you how old I am. Well, my birthday is in November. I'm 11, and my twin brother is the same. Okay. Alright. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how young you are. Welcome. That's why I try not. If I got any yonks in the chat, I will not try and say any foul language. You guys, put your question in the chat. I'm just gonna pop off for 5 minutes, and then I will be back. See you guys in 5. God's sake.
Just with a respectable scoreline. It's as if they just no real intensity in that final third.
As a result of what went on in the dressing room at half-time.
Do you want to know my brother and sister's name anyway?
Don't forget, if you would like to watch
What
the
do
game
you
without
do?
the enhanced
What do you mean, Pradeep, when you mean what do you do?
extra one now.
Do you mean do I work?
You and the home of Fortuna Düsseldorf. Lovely stadium here. Bit of a yo-yo team in recent years and falling out of the Bundesliga. Tyson let that run. Junior Moraes.
So do any of you guys want to put anything in the chat?
Season running, he's got 26 goals. Having let his contract run out at Dynamo Kiev.
Any of you guys want to put anything in the chat? Put anything now and I will answer all your questions when we can.
Gagliardini can bring it away. Running to the channel for Lukaku to try to use his pace.
Some of the Shakhtar players appealing for handball. What's this when
Yeah, it is handball.
he's got no, he can't do anything about that. Just look, the clearance has hit Gagliardini on the arm, but
So do any of you guys want to put any questions down in the chat?
Bigger or gain any advantage.
Now ask,
Freakish.
I'll ask all your questions. Just put anything down in the chat and I'll answer all your questions.
Marcus Antonio to Matt Bayenko in towards Tyson. Again, it's a cul-de-sac.
And if you guys want to put down a super chat, you can in the right corner of your screen. Latino Martinez tried to lob the keeper, and unfortunately the keeper got a hand to it and it's out for a corner to Inter Milan.
Put that in the back of the net too.
that was sensational. Great desire to win the ball there, and then a little look. Seeing the goalkeeper off his line, it's a wonderful save. Going backwards, Piatov. Great save, great desire. Just that little look there. Hits it first time. Brilliant effort, great save. Bit of quality. Finally, seen the quality.
I'm going to northern Syria tomorrow.
Header. And there
That's an interesting
I think he's made his use quite
thing to tell me, Abu.
He kind of made amends for the error on the goal there. Ronaldo's won 94 caps for Ukraine. And he's playing for the 461st time for Shakhtar here.
Corner for
In the air by Kristoff.
here comes Inter straight at the keeper.
He's alive. Wassim.
Good save.
Martinez. Here's Barella. Picked up by Taras Stepanenko in the midfield.
So do any of you guys want to put any questions down in the chat? Give me all your questions, I'll answer all your questions where and when we can.
No Alexis Sanchez today, not even on the bench.
Okay.
He's got a hamstring injury, we're told.
So give me all the questions you want to give me.
Performances when he has been used.
Shakhtar are starting to play some good football.
Marlos. Fizz to they're trying their luck from a bit further out. Tyson that time.
It's the second attempt. The first one, the first half, the only one in the first half over the bar. There once again,
So
Tyson, 30 yards out, can't get the in behind.
anybody want to put anything in the chat?
Defensive shape.
It is Inter Milan 1, Shakhtar Donetsk of Ukraine 0. At the moment we're going to have an Italian-Spain final. Here comes Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku curled it. And just wide of the far post. Unlucky, nearly 2-0 in. 2-0.
He just tries to go for that far corner, just not enough curl on it. The goalkeeper Piatov had it covered.
just been raining on and off down here.
Bastoni can mop up here, putting in some assured performances in that back three. Only 21.
Keep you up last night.
Come through the Atalanta Academy.
So how are you guys? Does anybody want to put anything down? If you also like the stream, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, don't forget to subscribe. Also don't forget to hit the bell notification to be notified when I do an upload in the future. And also don't forget to also include posts. And also to get updated on the channel. And also the more likes this video gets, the more it encourages me to do more of these.
Some mixed messages coming out of the Inter camp about that one. Conte's done a lot of moaning at press conferences this season about not having enough money to operate in, but
Here comes Inter Milan, and now it's a throw into Inter.
he has had a fair bit of backing, but he's a well-established elite coach, and I guess he feels he has the right to make the noises to see if they can spend even more to help him.
I think they were the third biggest spenders last summer in.
Ah, that's unlucky.
Behind Real Madrid and Aston Villa. Yeah.
Free kick to Shakhtar.
But they feel that they do have a gap to bridge, really, between them and Juventus, who just keep on winning title after title after title in Italy. And now I want to change the script. There was a time when it was Inter winning it every year between 2006 and 2010. Godin's gone down here.
What do you, Pradeep, what do you mean by what do you do?
The Inter players appearing for an elbow or an arm in Godin's.
So it's a free kick. I think
There'll be no Godin will stay down.
It's pathetic to watch this. It's absolutely pathetic to watch players trying to get fellow professionals sent off. I know a lot of players do it, but it's really repugnant, frankly.
Just going to see here, what's Moraes?
There's nothing in that at all. Absolutely nothing. And Godin made a real meal of that.
Well, I'm not one to talk into my career. I bet you used to hammer me, did you?
actually, other than YouTube, I don't do anything. Because I'm unable to work.
I know what you could say is Inter are far from the only culprits of that kind of thing, but it would be nice if there was rather less of it.
Yeah, I'm unable to work.
Sorry, everybody. Here's Marcos Antonio. Now Marlos. He's a little bit deep in that midfield. They probably do with him just a little bit closer to Junior Moraes, just threading little passes.
Pradeep, I'm unable to work.
There's that link between those two.
Here you come. Inter, now it's cleared.
Return ball.
Nope, they're just passing it from the back.
Defensive unit though. They're defending the width of the penalty area. The three centre halves and the wing backs tuck in, and the three in front. Very difficult to get behind them or in between the lines.
What do you mean what happened? Just because I'm just a bit confused because some people are not as putting questions as questions.
At the moment, spinning out on the bench for Stoney's angled ball. It's a good run. It's Danilo D'Ambrosio. The troublesome Barella who set up the goal towards Martinez again. He's running into trouble there.
Great play from Bastoni, wasn't it? Driving out defence and that wonderful crossfield pass. And Barella with his first touch, he took it across the defender. The defender knew he couldn't touch Barella inside.
What do you mean, Pradeep?
before Shakhtar look to their bench. They do have a player I think is quite familiar to a lot of people, Yevhen on that bench. Remember him scoring the screamer for Ukraine against England at Wembley.
So our,
Manchester City.
so what are you guys? Does anybody? So Pradeep, what do you want to put in the chat? What you mean by what happened?
He was earlier in his career at the moment, which is why he's on the Shakhtar bench here.
Ugh. Does anybody want to put any questions down in the chat? It's Inter Milan 1. conceded there.
What a chance for Shakhtar.
Hello. Hello everyone. Apologise for that. It's just that this mic keeps cutting out.
Great ball.
So I apologise for that.
Where Martinez scored, instead of guiding it to the far
But
corner,
Inter Milan nearly conceded. Moraes nearly scored.
that was the
And
chance here, that
we
should
got
be
5 dislikes and 5 likes on the stream so far.
That was
And the people who are the 5 people that have disliked the video,
of his quality.
come on here
Foot either side.
and tell me the reasons why you have disliked this video. Because you're just going to dislike the video because of for no reason whatsoever.
when it came
Or is it because of the teams that are playing?
Martinez using the pace of the cross to guide it in the far corner.
So I just want people to come on and explain to me the reason why they dislike the video. I want to know the reasons why. Because I want,
Here's D'Ambrosio at the other end. Lukaku
because
sent to the near post.
I can understand if you dislike
Get to him or
the
Barry.
video. It's just I like people to understand it. That if people just come on to wind up and then just go and dislike the video anyway, then I'm deserved. I don't deserve to have 5 dislikes on the video because I don't really deserve them.
There's the ball again.
But we're just going to go for it. And hopefully you guys do enjoy the content. Because I just think I've been wrongly disliked because of... I got wounded up earlier and then they disliked the video. So I think I got wrongly... Some of the dislikes of this... 2-0! Goal! Inter Milan! On their way to the final! Ah!
Very, very calm waters. Danilo D'Ambrosio.
D'Ambrosio has scored! Inter Milan are in the final! Inter Milan are in the final now! That has to be it! Inter Milan! I've got to be on the way to the final now!
Matches change.
What a goal!
Yeah, it's great header, isn't it? He's got above Matvienko, who put in that cross for Moraes a minute before. Fantastic header.
What a goal by D'Ambrosio!
Great leap.
The header, and that might be the goal that sends Inter Milan
How football
into the Europa League final.
can change. 1 minute 55 between that opportunity and Inter's second. Ambrosio with a goal. And you would suggest now that is game over.
I think there's the game, isn't it? Right.
Wait, 9 like! Get him, move!
Could have been 1-1. Should have been 1-1, really. As it is, Inter.
It should have been 1-1, and now it is 2-0 Inter Milan. Oh my days.
Atalanta on the last day of the league campaign. Long-serving player.
Thank you very much.
And here's Lukaku. Flags up though.
I highly appreciate it for the likes. I highly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hello, Abu! Hello, hello, hello! Substitutions
Substitution
is up for Inter Milan.
made here with Cristiano Berardi, the defender replacing Ashley Young. Looks like a like-for-like switch being made by Inter. Marcos Antonio. This is Solomon, the first of the substitutes
So,
from Shakhtar.
Shakhtar could have been 1-1,
No problem.
and seconds later, Inter go down the other end, it's 2-1. 2-0. Unbelievable.
Leipzig have done very well to
We have got a live stream tomorrow for Leipzig versus PSG in the first Champions League semi-final. And then on Wednesday, we will do the second Champions League semi-final, Lyon versus Bayern Munich. Thank you very much, Javier Moss. Anything for you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Sport 1 HD and Ultimate, and all will start at 7 o'clock.
Does anybody want to put anything in the chat to start off any conversation? So, if you guys want to put down anything down in the chat. And it's a free kick to Shakhtar. Free kick to Shakhtar Donetsk.
He's penalised, it'll be a free kick.
I don't think that's a foul. Look, he's won the ball there. That's not. Yeah, I know you're stretching, but that's not a foul.
Wasn't, was it?
No.
Otherwise we'd have about 250 a game.
Thank you very much. I'm just glad that you come on here and you've apologised. I'm glad. All forgiven. You just got to learn at your young age not to wind people up.
Looks like it's going to be an Inter Sevilla final.
And also, it looks like Ronald Koeman might be the new manager of Barcelona.
A little bit more than we've seen so far from them.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. The apologies, I accept them all. You guys just have to learn in future not to wind people up in the future, because it doesn't get you anywhere. Who's Chelsea sucks? Yeah, but also sorry. Thank you very much. Because I know the Chelsea sucks is they pick that name out because they know I support Chelsea. Thank you very much. Does anybody want to put any questions in the chat? Do you want to put a question in the chat? Jambo151? I know that will be Amos. So does anybody want to put any questions down in the chat? Let me know.
To anybody.
What do you think about the chances Manchester United created against Sevilla?
So far, 20 minutes to go. Sevilla, Inter Milan 2, Shakhtar Donetsk 0.
Different story for Manchester United last night, but Sevilla, what a very good side, well organised. As are this Inter side, but both very good defences. The goalkeeper inspired last night as the Copenhagen goalkeeper.
No, I don't. I'm an only child. I want to say an only child. It's the best way of putting it. I was an only child. So, do any of you guys want to put anything down? Are you guys enjoying the stream? Well, I mean, are you guys liking this content? About 19 minutes to go until Inter Milan until they're in the final of the Europa League against Seville.
Those two clubs, Inter and Bayern Munich. Not going to go through the list now, but look it up. It's astonishing. Now then, Martinez, Lukaku, big chance here.
Oh, it's Lukaku not scored that.
Big opportunity to score in 10 consecutive Europa League games there. Good play. Two centre forwards, little touch from Martinez. His favourite left foot as well. Lukaku. Good play from Inter.
And there might be other opportunities like that as well arising. Godin's got a catch up there. He's not the quickest these days. They do say sometimes the first 5 yards are in your head, don't they? Back there. Bastoni going to curl one in behind here for Biragi. Offside the moment he got involved.
There's the opportunity. Try to whip it past Piatov. You'll see the manager, hands on his head. Good opportunity.
He expected that.
So do any of you guys want to put anything down in the chat? In the chat, you can actually ask me anything at all. I'm all ears.
Stepanenko let that run. He's been dispossessed by Brozovic. Gagliardini nearly got there. Martinez.
Here comes Inter. 3-0. Game over. Done. 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 Inter in the final. Martinez has put Inter into the Europa League final.
2 for Lautaro Martinez.
Great finish, wasn't it? On his right foot. Piatov, no chance. Shakhtar manager shaking his head. But they've been poor, very poor. Bad control there. And look at that first touch from Martinez.
Martinez puts it
Christoph, and then
in the bottom
far corner.
far corner and makes it 3-0 and game over.
Touch on target. 3-0. Look what it means to that man there.
Signed, sealed and delivered by the look of things for Inter. Martinez did score 5 in the Champions League group. He hadn't got any in the Europa League campaign till tonight. And then we are going to see a clever little player, Conor Playanka, to replace Marlos. But this has become a bit of a stroll now for Inter.
No. Don't have a girlfriend or a wife.
That will go down against his name. I'm afraid that third goal, he was dispossessed in holding midfield role there. Not easy playing that game anymore with people high pressing all around you. What a finish though from Martinez. Just measured it, didn't he? Made it look like a piece of cake.
$15 minutes to go, but it's all academic at the
Will certainly be
now.
bookmakers' favourites for the final, but it's a dangerous business writing off Sevilla, particularly in this competition. We should have learned by now, really. Conor Playanka's first involvement.
So do anybody want to put down anything in the comment section?
Mr. Dodo and Solomon into keeping their shape though. Pretty confident that they're just going to get a foot in, break it all up and maybe set up another counter. Dodo
What?
Brazilian-born player who did play
Olivier Moss, I'm a bit confused.
Castro during his time at Vitória in Portugal.
Nori's not Soki Nori. What? I'm so confused.
Lukaku to chase it is kind of bored, but Controlava did well.
That's what they do well, Inter. Shakhtar decided to press the back players, but they've got that outlet. Lukaku looking to play on the shoulder, and that.
Well,
Here comes Inter again.
Martinez.
Lukaku! 4-0!
He scored 10 games running in the Europa League.
4-0 Inter Milan. Romelu Lukaku.
And it was a very assured finish. 4-0 into lead. And the old firm up front for them on the score sheet with 3 of those 4 goals.
It's a great finish. Composed finish. Opened his body up and just curled it into that far corner. See, still pressing, looking to score.
That is
Before.
Jambo 151.
Martinez, brilliant pass.
I agree with that. No life story is most. It's a footy chat. That's correct. That's correct.
Just that little pass, that first touch, and then just opened his body up and just curled it around Pietro.
Jambo 151. What do you feel about Ichi Ipiezu leaving Hearts to go to Wycombe Wanderers in the Championship?
On and on he goes in this wonderful season for him.
Or do you think Hearts are going to even get their Scottish Championship season off and running? Are they going to start it in October? We don't know.
It's fair to say, but it's also true that he's scored goals wherever he's gone.
Young is on the pitch, yes. Yes, he is. Jambo 151. Young is on the pitch.
Since the 1970s, when the great Roberto Bonansegni was around, it into only 4 players, including Lukaku, have topped 30 goals in a season. Ronaldo, Diego Milito, hero of the 2010 Champions League final, he got 30, and Samuel Eto'o, he got 37 back in the 10-11 season. So it's quite an exclusive list. Lukaku's on 32, a figure he can better, of course, still.
What do you mean?
Christian Eriksen's going to come on.
What do you mean, Jambo 151? Do you mean Ipiezu?
And so too, there's another familiar figure from the Premier League, Victor Moses. He's a bit of a Conte favourite because he was loaned out so many times at Chelsea before Conte turned up that you'd forgotten he was actually a Chelsea player. But he played a key role in the
So,
campaign under
Jambo 151. Do you think Hearts will start the Scottish Championship season in October? Because it's still, I still don't think the Scottish Championship season is going to start.
formerly of Tottenham Hotspur, of course. I don't think it was quite what he had in mind when he came to Inter to be on the bench, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Going to have to work for it. One of the previous runs, he came on and he'd scored in no time. Eriksen against Getafe.
Just looking at defending, 4-0 up. Bastoni trying to get
Hopefully,
the ball
Hearts
back.
of Midlothian start their Championship season soon
Clean sheet.
in October, hopefully, and they can go away and win it, because we need to. We need to stick it to the Scottish FA, who have caused us so much grief.
Well, you said they were content with 1-0, they've got 4. I think you're right, they were content with 1-0, but it's just happened that way. They've been super solid, bar one moment.
So, how is everyone? Everyone enjoying the stream?
He didn't. And from that point on, really, Inter have run away with things. nicely. Won back well by Solomon. Here's Marcos Antonio for the Ukrainians. Have been outplayed here. Konoplanka.
Here comes Shakhtar Donetsk.
They're almost inviting the volley.
And Inter got it cleared and it's out.
It's the first real press though we've seen after 82
And
minutes.
it's a throw into Shakhtar, 82 minutes on the clock.
Shot off, but 4-0 down, 82 minutes, and then decide to press.
It's almost been a bloodless victory, this, hasn't it, for Inter?
We know Sevilla have got an extra day's rest, but they haven't exerted themselves too much tonight. Inter, taking off Martinez. And maybe the day's extra rest for Sevilla might help.
Here comes Lukaku.
With the Lukaku, wants another one, might get it too.
It's 5! Lukaku has scored again!
That was impressive. Turned on the afterburners, didn't he?
26 games, shocking, but I think a few of them will go bust before we finish the season. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I do follow Hearts because my grandpa is a Hearts fan.
Absolutely brilliant.
It's Moss. I'm going to leave because I've been putting time in. The only reason you're sorry, I'm sorry about that, Moss. It's one of my mods has done that just because of the fact is it's a footy chat, not we're not here to talk about life stories. We're here to chat football and footy. That's why you've done it because of what you said. It's only because of you put something about life stories and stuff. So we don't want that. We want just football chat in here. Yep. I can see Hearts winning the Scottish Championship, and literally by a long way. Hearts look like we have a good team going, but hopefully Hearts get some good players coming in the season. That's all right.
Yeah, very good. You talked about the great Ronaldo R9, 34 goals in his debut season for Inter.
5-0, 84 minutes, Inter Milan 5-0 up.
No wonder.
Sensi on, Brozovic off.
With his scoring streak, would you? In this 10-game run in the Europa League.
Unfortunately, Moss, if you're there, I can't on time. You got to wait for the 300 seconds.
Just about every opportunity they've had tonight until they put it in the back of the net.
Hello, Olivier Moss. Hello.
Emphatic as it is, and it's got embarrassing now, really, for Shakhtar.
Hello, Olivier Moss. Olivier Moss.
Maintain the challenge.
The score at the moment, with 5 minutes to go, is Inter Milan 5. Shakhtar Donetsk 0.
Is he going to score as well? He is. Is he? No.
Is it the side netting? That could have been 6.
Anyway, very belated.
Give me your top 5 football teams. My top 5. I'm going to go Chelsea,
Esposito was offside.
Chesterfield because they're my hometown club. Chelsea because it's close to my heart.
Just
Chesterfield because it's on my hometown club. That'll be up there.
to here, couldn't stay
Hearts because I've got family connections with them. So Hearts would be 3rd, Chesterfield 2nd, Chelsea 1st. I would put Haverton Waterlooville 4th because they mean a lot to me because of stuff in the past. They mean a lot to me. And 5th I would put. This is because of I got a good relationship with my cousin who is. One of my cousins that I do have is the only male cousin that's around near the same age as me.
providing a
And
moment
I'll go
of
put in
distance.
5th place Sheffield Wednesday.
I think they're gonna
Sheffield
stay
Wednesday,
on loan,
5th.
mind you, Esposito. I was going to say this summer, but of course it's been this summer for quite a while now. We've been playing right the way through it, or nearly all the way.
So do you guys want to ask me any questions, anything at all,
Totally different story, isn't it? When they get to
football
Sevilla.
or anything to do with the channel?
You know how good both sides are defensively. Should be a really good game.
Sevilla will be looking for that 6th win in the competition and into their 4th. That was the Martinez finish. And this is how Lukaku joined the party. Twice over. Through the goalie's legs, wasn't it?
Sorry, but not a football question, but can you do a Rubik's Cube time 2 times 2 or 3 times 3? No, not really.
Competition when he was 16 there, when he was a boy at Anderlecht in Belgium.
Does anybody want to ask me any questions, anything at all, put down in the chat and I'll answer all your questions when and when I can.
For Inter in their whole history. Martinez to Esposito.
Corner to Inter, 60 seconds to go of the 90, including stoppage time to go.
Youngest goal scorer in the Europa League history.
Seems a long time ago. It was 11 years, in fact. But he must be reflecting that he made the right move. It was pretty clear that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer didn't really fancy him at Manchester United for the other players he had at his disposal. And off he went to Italy, and it's worked. And there might have been another one there.
Oh, nearly 6-0, but a free kick to Shakhtar.
Maybe a bit of pushing going on. Yeah. Just a bit too free with his arms before the header.
We're into the 90th minute now. Full time.
Against Sevilla, the Europa specialists. They've absolutely hammered Shakhtar Donetsk tonight.
Game over. Game done. Shakhtar Donetsk 0. Inter Milan 5. Inter Milan 5. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this match. Live watch along of Inter Milan versus Shakhtar Donetsk in the Europa League semi-final. Like, hit the thumbs up button, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell notification, don't forget to hit the post as well, so you get updated with what's going on in the channel.